よし。
Hold on. Oh, my damn. That's crazy. My music. I need my music back. Hold on. Hold on, chat.
よし。
Hold on. It looks like my sound is working. I can hear it. What is that melody? My music. I need my music back. What is that melody? All right, I'm back. Yeah, getting the Jades even through the official site was a pain in the ass. I literally had to bypass. So I started doing it slowly, hoping that my bank wouldn't start freaking the fuck out, and it started freaking the fuck out anyway. So Hoyoverse basically said, no, you got to use something else now, and I was forced to use Google Pay in order to actually add what I wanted to my account. I didn't go as deep as I intended to. I basically said, this is going to be a test. I put, you guys tell me, how much money is this? I got 50,000 Oneric shards. Yeah, I'm not even halfway done, by the way. This is probably like 1/3 of the way, maybe. I can go way further than this. I actually wanted to go straight 100,000 off rip, but I felt like my bank was going to get pissed off, or Hoyover was going to get pissed off if I kept doing it. So I'm doing this right now to make sure nothing weird happens, because I'm not going to go 1,000 deep and then get my account mysteriously banned for some bullshit reason or suspended. So we're going to 50,000 for the time being, and hopefully Hoyoverse relaxes and lets me continue to add money to my account. My bank giving me a hard time makes sense, because I haven't given any money to Hoyoverse in like 3 years. So it makes sense why they would be freaking the fuck out, right? But Hoyoverse basically, even after I said it wasn't fraud, Hoyoverse said, you can't use this anymore. I'm like, well, what else am I supposed to use? I don't have a credit card. So I had to use Google Pay instead, and Google Pay allowed me to do it. So I'm not going to do any weird chargebacks or anything like that. So I shouldn't have any issues. But I don't like having to use secondary sources to pay instead of going directly through my bank. So this is what we had to do. It is what it is. That's what we got to live with. Nothing much that we can really say about that. I feel like my stream is kind of glitching out a little. No, there it goes. It's fine. Are we good? I think we're good. Are you good, stream? What's going on? What's happening? Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, we're 50,000 in. We're gonna get our Mordenax blade now. And we're gonna move from there. Or should I just get the light cone for? Nah, we'll focus on getting Mordenax blade. If for some reason I can't get E2, with 50,000 oneric shards. I'm just gonna do it a different day. It'd be very fucking weird if I wouldn't be able to do that, but wouldn't be the first time that I got hold on this game, and it won't be the last. So here we go. Let's get through it. Hopefully you guys can hear the music. I did put on some music in the background, just some chill hop. If you can't hear it, help me. Do me a favor and help me out and tell me you can't hear it. Because I can hear it. But I didn't want to make you guys deaf by blasting it. It sounds like my mixer is picking it up, so I'm assuming that you guys can hear it. It's on? Alright, cool. Appreciate it, bro. I'm actually gonna... Give me a second. I'm not gonna sit here and keep manually doing it, so we're gonna just redeem 40,000. So I don't have to keep fucking doing this shit. Alright, let's cook. Let's cook. Jesse, let's cook, Jesse! Neither can I, bro. I can't wait for the data, bro. That shit's gonna be fire. I ain't gonna lie. That is going to be the best. Well, as soon as I spend money, I get a 5-star. Man, it's almost like Hoyoverse was waiting for me to put my little card with 3 digits in the back. Well, I'm gonna assume that you're not gonna do anything to my account. No weird shit. Because I legit spent money on this game. A good amount of it. And I'm gonna spend more. Just don't do anything weird to me. Absolutely, we need that, bro. Damn. The instant I spend money, by the way, it's almost, bro, I swear that Hoyover did this on purpose. They intentionally started hoeing me because they said, you know, why don't you just spend some money? We'll give you whatever you want. 40 pulls in, you give me more than X-Blade? Are you serious? I ain't never heard of some shit like this. I'm being scammed, chat. They bullied me. They bullied me into doing this. That's crazy. They really said, we want that money, ours. Hand it over. They said, hand over your money, your hard-earned cash. Hand that over right now. That shit is crazy, bro. You hate to see that type of thing happen. I'm like legit not even counting. You guys skip them? Yeah, that is fair, bro. Again, if I can't get E2 off of this, I'm not worried about it. I can literally just put some more on here anytime I want. E1 off rip. It's a scam. I'm being scammed. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out, bro. The instant I spend money, you give me E1 that quick, I'm going to crash out. How dare you? You ruined my luck on purpose. Wow. You know what? It's fine. I don't care. Well, let me guess. I'm gonna win my 75-25 too. Isn't this interesting, chat? Instant I spend money, all of a sudden my luck goes through the roof. Isn't that interessante, chat? That is crazy. That's actually fucking crazy. Wow. Incredible. I'm telling you, the Hoyoverse developers saw my account specifically, and I guarantee you they saw my post. They said, bro, we're going to fuck up all of your luck. We're fucking all of it up until you spend money. We're tired of you doing all this free-to-play shit. It's over, bro. We let you have your experiment for 3 years. We gave you good luck. You still haven't spent money. Give us your money. This is exactly what happened. You know I'm not lying. They were tampering. They're tampering. They're cheating, bro. What? Oh, I was about to say, bro. I was about to... Chat. I have never gotten whelp one time. One time, chat. I haven't gotten whelp one time. I've been playing for 1,100 days. I've never gotten this man. And he just gave him to me just like that. Chat, I'm being scammed. I've been scammed. I've been scammed. I've been scammed. I know. I thought that I won the 50-50 too. That scares the shit out of me. I've been scammed, chat. They got me. This is unfucking believable, man. Well, we know we're getting the E2. I mean, what are we doing? Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Just hand it over. Come on, just hand it over. Just hand it over, man. Wow. Exactly 40,000. So 40,000, I got E2S1 more than X Blade, and then I got a free whelp. Well, not free, but I got whelp. Unfucking believable, right? Unbelievable. You can't make this up. My luck has been dog shit all version. All version. Easiest E2S1 period. I can't believe that. That's unbelievable. That is unfucking believable. Exactly 40,000. You would have think this shit was scripted. You would have think I called up Hoyoverse just now and said, yo, give me this exactly in 40,000. They said, bet. That's what I was doing for the past 20 minutes. I called up Hoyoverse. I'm sorry, guys. I'm an insider this whole time. How many refunds? All the refunds, bro. All the refunds. Let's check. Let's actually check and see what's in here. We got 30. So I had no pulls in our special pass. Now we have 38. I'm so disappointed, chat. It really was that easy. It was that easy, man. It was just that easy. Oh, God, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up, chat. Jeez, you can't make this shit up. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. My account is gonna be gone. You're like, we're sorry, but we can't let you do that. All your money belonged to us. Where's my other piece at? Here it is. Now, here's the thing, right? This is the awkward bit. The awkward bit is I don't have any pieces for him right now. I don't have anything. I could throw something together for him really quick, but I would prefer to use his actual set. So I'm gonna farm for that real quick. I can't believe that, man. My luck has been complete dog shit this entire version, and I literally said, here, take my money. And they said, we'll give you your luck back. Grimy. Truly demonic corporation doing demonic things to me. How dare you? Don't be like me, chat. Have principles. Have principles. There, I know somebody Hoyoverse staff is watching this stream is laughing their ass off. Got his ass. I guarantee you there's gonna be some Hoyoverse employee who's gonna come across this and like, fucking got him. Like, we got your ass. Just keep spending money and everything will be okay. You know what? You're playing me. But you're right. It is actually fucking crazy, bro. Like legitimately wild. Like I just, it doesn't make any sense to me, man. I can't believe that I got it that easily. Like I didn't even go all in. I didn't even go for 100,000. Like I stopped. And to be clear, I could have went for if I really wanted to be greedy, I could go for 200,000. 200,000 on Eric shards. I just didn't want to do it. I said I'm gonna go for 50,000, stop there, make sure nothing weird happens with my bank and with Hoyoverse asking questions or whatever the fuck. So I'm gonna just go 50,000 in, make sure there's nothing weird that happens. I don't think anything weird is gonna happen because I bought all of it off of their official site. But I had to use Google Play. That's where the mix-up might come through. Hopefully my bank doesn't keep rejecting these shits because I had to put it through Google Pay for it to even go through. But let's go ahead and hopefully that new relic set is actually available. It should be, but is it? Do I want to grab this? Oh no, I gotta spend money for that. I don't want to put my bank details in here. I did get Nameless Glory, so I can log in and get some G's off that. But to pull E2 S1 Firefly and went from 250 to the next day to from not have. Damn, that's crazy. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's definitely weird. What was I gonna do? Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna farm. There it is. I'm just gonna max out. I have a good amount of fuel. If I don't get anything good, I mean, oh, I have to manually do it? Well, I don't care for that. I don't care for that one bit. But that's fine. I'll do it manually. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta get that Yao Guang fucking light cone. I'm gonna see if I can get that as well. If I can't get it today, I mean, it's not the big deal. I don't care. I only wanted to get the E1. I mean the E2 fucking blade. So the plan from here on out is we're going to, I mean the plan is to get E1 Evanescia. We're going to get the light cone for Yao Guang. I am going to get, most likely I'm going to get some either Eidolons on Archer, Sailor, something. I'm going to pull Rin. I can tell you that much. I'm going to pull Rin. That's happening. Whether or not I get Eidolons for her or get them, that's just up to me. Depends on how I'm feeling. I'm going to get Himiko Nova. It's another thing I'm going to do. And I think that there is supposed to be a new Robin that drops. And I don't know what she does. I don't care, but I'm getting that too. There's a lot of things I'm gonna get. You're gonna see me waste a lot of money this year. To be real with you guys. It's just gonna kind of happen. It's not like I don't have. It's not like I don't have the money for it. I just prefer not to. But I can, whatever money that I spend on this game, probably overspend this year, I can make it back in like a check. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just trying to show you guys that like, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. It's one of those things where there are some people that spend money on this game that don't actually have the means of doing it, and they end up wasting money just for the sake of wasting money. And if you don't have any money saved, I obviously do. You're not paying your bills and all the other jazz. It's not good. Like, I've seen a lot of people in their lives for gachas. I haven't spent any money on gachas for a bit. I have spent money on gachas, but not a lot of money. So I'll say the last time I actually dolphined on any gacha game probably was like 3 or 4 years ago. So I'm either going to go to 100,000. Again, it depends on whether or not Horrorverse decides to hold me, which I doubt it. Why would they start messing with me when I'm giving them money? It's either I go to 100,000 or I go to 200,000. It depends on how I feel. I could go to 200,000 and be relatively fine. Although I would prefer not to have to. But knowing this game, I probably would. But that was the craziest E2S one. Like, even though I failed a 50-50, it was literally so early that it didn't matter. I was trying to do, like I said, I was trying to do my free-to-play thing because I was trying to be relatable and shit. I really was trying to be relatable. But it just felt like the longer I was doing it, the less people cared. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, if nobody cares, why am I doing this? You know? It's one of those things where you just have to realize, like am I going to sacrifice my own personal enjoyability of the game for content? You know, some point you gotta be like, no. I went around, I looked at some other day one free-to-play players as well. Haven't seen a lot of positive things from that. Basically, the general synopsis is that everybody thinks that their account is bricked after 3 years, which is insane to me. But also not surprising because there are just some characters people pull for that are bricks. E2 DL, E2 Genuine, E2 Jinlu, all these characters, like they're just objectively worse than pulling an E0 like Evanescence is super wolf at this point in the game. So now that I'm sure that the characters that I have are actually good, I feel confident that I can invest in them and not have to worry about my characters basically becoming irrelevant in a year's time. So with that being said, I'm going to be getting that, like I said, I'm going to be getting that E2 Siren, and I'm legit finishing this thing. I didn't want to grab it initially because I didn't want to get too greedy. Like I said, nobody really cares if I get greedy at this point. It is what it is. Just want to do what I want to do. And for those that are late, yes, I did already get E2 Modern X Blade. It literally took me 5 minutes. Not a joke. It's like when I say like it feels like Horrorverse were just watching my account. As soon as I spent money, they were like, give him whatever he wants. Easiest E2. I got it in 40,000, exactly 40,000 on Narek shards. It's so crazy that you would think it was scripted. My luck has been complete ash. Completely terrible. Oh, and I got a welt, by the way. So I can build welt now, too. Just fucking, it's unbelievable, man. It's truly unbelievable. We'll get that. That. Get that. Of course, my relic luck is terrible. I'm trying to remember what the recommended main stat for the body is. Hold on. I'm doing all this extra hot shit, and I forgot to check the ideal sets Crit damage body. Yeah, I fucking figured. And I don't have one. I mean, I could two-piece it if I really wanted to. Okay, this is what we're gonna do first, chat. I wish my relic luck was as good as my freaking pull luck, but this is what we're gonna do, chat. We're gonna activate our stuff. All right, we're gonna activate all of our stuff. We're not gonna activate, well, specifically though, we're not activating the Eidolons yet. I'm gonna keep them at E0 for a bit, just because I want to test them out there, right? But we are going to, I don't know why, but like I get kind of ADHD. We don't care. We're just gonna upgrade stuff. I don't think that I have as the resources. Not the resources. I don't think I farmed enough in order to actually be able to max everything off rip. So we're just gonna do everything one by one and see where we get stopped at. One of his cons is gonna be contested. Yeah, that sounds about right. And I said that in in the description of my video. I said that both Cyrene and Blade are going to be either splashable or best in slot in like 6+ teams. That's the only reason why I put Yao Guang beneath those two, is because Yao Guang is only going to be really good with Elation, and that's it. And she doesn't have the full team yet. Whereas Cyrene is going to be best in slot with like 8 or 9 different characters. For Blade, you can spam him with any HP scaling, HP draining team. So that means Jinglu, the normal original Blade. You can use him with Casterus. You can even use him with Cyrene if you want. Remember that he buffs ultimate damage, right? So if you use the Trailblazer, not the Trailblazer, if you use Evernight with Cyrene, with Blade and Cypher, that works. People are trying to make it seem like Blade is doing something to Cyrene. Blade makes Cyrene better, goofy. What are we talking about? This just straight stonks, bro. It's just straight stonks. I didn't even give that as a reason because I didn't want to tell you guys to pull for that reason. I didn't even want to tell you to pull for that reason because I didn't want to. That was one of my personal theories that I had. As in, hypothetically, it should work. People are trying to separate these two and make it seem like, oh, yeah, Cyrene's gonna get worse. How? Via what logic? All basically, Blade and Cyrene are so good that the existence of Blade literally allows Cyrene to be used on other teams. That's just the nature of the game. It's opportunity cost. So you can only go up if you have both Cyrene and Blade. That's why I can't wait for Cyrene to come out so that I can just get her E2 and move from there. We're gonna do a lot. We're gonna do some very haha funny things, chat. Some very haha funny things. Oh, this can be used as a substitute for advanced trace materials. There you go. They must have just added this because I've never seen this before. Now, which one is the most important one to buff? Probably this. We'll level this up. Well, we'll level it up once. All right. So, this build is kind of buns. Hey, chap. Hey. You see that? Hey. Hey, how'd that happen? that's not that good. That's not that good. Oh man, that's a crazy roll though. We got something going on here. Now the problem is that we need a crit damage body or a crit rate body. We need one or the other. Yeah, I know. Today is gonna be an interesting fucking day. We got any crit damage that we can, crit damage body that we can just throw on him for the time being? That's decent. That's okay, but not ideal. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had this crit damage body. Do I have any backup pieces? Shit, I don't. God damn it. Hold on. This piece is fucking terrible. We gotta figure something out real quick. This could work. Do I have any speed boosts to go with that though? About to find out. Give me a second, chat. I gotta start digging around. We gotta find something. We got that. We did my Pioneer and my Ash Blazing. Do we have any speed or HP or something? We got an interesting HP, some HP boots right here. YOLO? That's kind of mediocre. Nobody, I don't have any other speed boosts in here. God damn it, chat. I'm operating off some pure copium right now. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I got dreams. We're gonna be eating dreams tonight. Well, let me hold on. One goddamn second. Aha. Crit rate and what should I go for? HP percent. It's either that or speed. But simultaneously, no, I have enough HP. We'll do speed. And hopefully I get HP percent. Well, that's all I got. Gambling. Let's gamble. Not ideal. Gambling. Let's gamble. Yo, that's diabolical, chat. That's fucking diabolical. Holy. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me. We might have to figure, we're gonna do something else. That doesn't help me at all. Well, I don't know, Chad. This isn't looking good. It's not looking good. That is attack percent. That doesn't help me. Maybe. But even so, I wouldn't waste a reroll unless I actually got what is it? That's the reason why I was saying, can you pay for those damn, what's that shit called? The one that locks the stat. You guys know what I'm talking about. The interference key. I was like, can you pay for that? I don't think you can. No es bueno, chat. This ain't good. Because I need some more speed. I can look around and see if I got, let's see if we got any fucking speed boosts lying around here. That's good. One of the things that I don't have is good relic luck. My relic luck is kind of bad. This is an interesting piece. Not an ideal piece, but it's an interesting piece. And I think I did see a crit damage body over here. You know what? We're going to do a two-piece. I would like to use this full Smith set, but realistically, I'm not going to be able to farm up something that's viable by the end of the stream. So why bother, right? Let's see what we got lying around here that we can use. That's not bad. Okay, so we actually have some decent pieces lying around here. I might steal that from my Jinglu and be real, chat. I just might steal that from my Jinglu. I might have to. Yeah, I might have to do it, chat. I don't have a choice. That's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. It's obviously is not ideal, but 134 speed, 66 over 177. It's okay. It'll have to do for now. But I do have to replace what I took from my Jinglu because I planned on testing her today. Hold on. 1 second. Get off. Kind of gross. $41 over 150. See if we can find something else. I wanted to use this freaking scholar set, but I never really got enough good pieces to make that work. That was kind of my whole problem. All of my scholar pieces are kind of buns. And this HP body is kind of crazy. So if I were to use this piece right here, which is actually pretty nice, I would need to have a speed boot that's relatively good. And I don't really have any, unfortunately. I mean, I could fucking max this out. Went all in the HP. Is that better than just going for what I had? We'll use this for a time being just because these gloves are pretty good. Might be maybe there's another messenger piece lying around here. I'm the king of mismatched pieces. I just do whatever, grab whatever. Can't be picky. It'll have to do. Because usually I run her with Sunday anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. I spent enough time mucking about. It's 1:27. I'll probably stay up for maybe like 40-ish minutes. 45 minutes. And then get ready to go to sleep. So let me go ahead. Hold on. Wait a minute. Set as a favorite. Who do we test first? Why don't we do mono rim split? Or I guess I should just say the rim split. So Casterus, Blade, Cypher, and Hyacine. And this side of me, it don't matter. As always, we're not activating it. No Eidolons yet. We want to see what the base power level looks like. I hope this works. I think this is okay for now until we get something that's actually good. So we'll cook off this. See how this does. Basically, yeah. Wait, my boy. Crazy Cypher upscale at that point. The craziest. Hey! Nice. Not bad. Okay. Go ahead. Hit me. Okay. Sure. Ah! I'm out of skill points. I could have, to be clear, I could have used Cypher to make sure that was a 0, but I didn't want to. It wasn't worth it from my perspective. Okay. Nice. I'm sorry, brother. I had to do it. This is literally my first time testing him. He's doing all right this far, but he's only at E0, so I'm not able to get the max potential as of right now. I would ult, but I know for a fact that's not going to be enough to kill him, so there's no point. In a basic ult. There's also the fact that I don't have his freaking preferred relic set because they just gave me some boo-boo ass relics. And then when I crafted one, they gave me terrible rolls. So it is what it is. It looks like it's going to be a 3 cycle. Wait. No, that's valid, bro. If you're using Anaxa and Maide, you do need Cyrene. Like, that's just not optional. Which is something that certain people don't really fucking understand. They think, oh, I'm just gonna use fucking Blade. We're gonna use Blade for everything. Okay, man. If you say so. So we're at 3 right now. So this is gonna go into 4th. This is gonna go into the 4th cycle. I'm sure if I had Evernight, this would be performing significantly better. Or 1. This should be death. Certainly. Like, it's gotta be, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. But people are always gonna do whatever they feel like doing. It is what it is. If you want to believe that Cyrene is gonna be, gonna fall off or whatever the fuck, whatever their logic is, I mean, that's on them. Leave me out of it. But hey, man, you guys want to see a Cyrene-less casterish team? I got you. This is at E0. Now I want to be clear. With my Cyrene on this same team, my E1 Cyrene, I zero cycled this. So this is E0. Let's see how it performs. Because unlike these other people, I don't have any teams. I like Blade and I like Cyrene. I'm getting both. As a matter of fact, though, hold on. I don't like starting with. Now that's the thing that kills me, is that one of the things that, even though this works, you can't really activate Mortal X Blade's technique, because then you lose a dragon's worth of damage. But he's close though. He's close. It's close. I love his freaking his voice lines though, I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather not have to do this, but it is what it is. Okay. Alright, well, we're definitely doing better. I mean, of course we're doing better. Bladeverse is always goated. Real. It's basically like, why are you trying to make two goats compete with each other? What's the point? Why not have both? I don't get it, man. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Casterus? Oh, Casterus is fine. Casterus is absolutely fine. The only thing that really tripped up Casterus has been that stupid ass freaking Illwish boss. And that's because I don't have enough Eidolons on my Cyrene. If I did, it would have been fine. This is definitely performing better, for sure. But I can't tell if that's because of him or if that's because of my E1 Evernight. That was a pretty easy zero cycle in the first wave. Do I want to ult? I actually have time. And see, this is where the wall comes, because we don't have any fucking true damage. True damage is what allows you to brute force this shit really easily. We don't have it. His true damage is just an undiluted damage buff. And we also can't overcap on frickin' Casterus's ultimate, which is not great. But it is working. I don't think this is going to zero cycle though. I probably would need to use E1 in order, E1 blade in order for it to zero cycle. This ain't doing enough damage right now. But it is frying him. I will admit that. Yeah, no. Nowhere fucking close to a zero cycle. And no, if I had better relics, it wouldn't be able to just suddenly make this shit 0 cycle. How far are we gonna get it down? All right, so we got the half. We got the half. God damn. But it is. I will admit that it is impressive that we got him down by that much off rip. This should be death. Yeah, it's not bad. That's pretty good. I cannot tell a lie. It's pretty good. Although, obviously, the majority of that was because I have an E1 Evernight. It's not because of fucking Blade. You saw the difference once I put Evernight on the team and off the team. Off the Evernight off the team, you end up doing what? Maybe 3 to 4 cycles, even with a blade, or not a blade, a welt, might be 3 to 4 at E0. And if you got an E1 Evernight, it becomes 1. This is the thing that people don't understand. Evernight is always going to be the best Memo Sprite amplifier, and Cyrene is what enables these guys to click even harder together. So of course, with the E1 Evernight on the team, it's 1 cycle. But it's not because of him. It's because of her, obviously. And if the proof is in the pudding, you know, believe me, you think you just fucking run this team and play with Cyrene. Try taking that Evernight out and see how you do. But that's not bad. I'm not gonna waste my time showing you guys the Cyrene because it's going to outperform this regardless, because we have a E1 Cyrene and I am not activating the Eidolons on him yet. But what I do want to see is I want to see this. All right, my man. Let's see what you can do. 1 million damage off rip? Sheesh, that's kind of big. And I do have, but to be fair though, not trying to flex, I have a top 1% Acheron. Being honest, all right. Everybody's not gonna be able to replicate this. Bro, what the what? Bro, the upscale, the Xiao Q upscale, it hurts my feelings. It hurts. Fuck, man. Useless ass Xiao Q is on my account, bro. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Damn. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Is this a 0? It's close. It's close. That's a 1. Sure. Alright, Akron. Let's cook, Jesse. Let's cook.
その身に煉獄を万死をこの身を焼き入れん無限の剣塚確認完了消化中ミューテーション
Sure
日向ぼっこしましょうこのかすか雲を払って晴れ渡る空は
不要だ
またか
You're fine.
出発の林道
I was thinking that I was gonna need to run an energy regeneration rope on my freaking blade, but it doesn't feel like I need it.
その身に煉獄を
またか
This has been pretty. This all has been pretty easy to maintain. To be honest.
恩衆と戦や刃をなす無限の剣塚
Okay. Okay.
涙雨ふりてあふれる
心を開いてお待たせしないように
結晶だ面倒をかけるあなたすべてを決める
捕まった西上
Nice.
その身に煉獄を無限の剣塚
おとなしくしてよにゃっ
涙雨ふりてあふれる
バレたか日向ぼっこしましょうこのかすか雲を払って晴れ渡る空は
林道
その身に煉獄を
捕まった
涙雨ふりてあふれる
戦や刃をなす無限の剣塚コマンドコビ
Okay.
すべて
I mean, E0 is
明るいはずです
fine, but it's definitely. I don't know, man. I feel like you need to have that E1. Like he's basically like Tribby. You gotta get that E1 bare minimum to actually fully pop off with this dude.
涙雨
Otherwise, it's kind of
ふ
coping.
りてあふれる
Once you run into problems like this, like man, we're kind of circling the drain right now.
またか
お待たせしないように
またか
無限の剣塚万死をこの身を焼き入れん
Good damage.
コマンドディスカッセン
出林道
I'm surprised he's hitting this hard and I don't even have his freaking
涙雨
his actual relic set on him. But this should be game
ふ
over.
りてあふれる
その身に煉獄を
I mean, there's just no shot he's dead. He seems to be a really good partner for freaking Cypher as well, just because of how fast
万人なら本当
you
だ
can
よ
stack that damage up.
停止
That's a decent 4 cycle. I'm telling you, without the blade, that's probably like a 7 or 8. That would not be very fun. Eagle, Von Wack, Tribby is really good with him from what I've seen. I mean, yeah, Tribby and Blade have really good fucking synergy with each other without question. If you have Tribby, like that would be better than having the Cypher on this team. Obviously, that'd be just way more synergistic. But I'm not pulling an outdated Harmony unit for some weird synergy with Blade. It's not worth the effort from my perspective. I would rather get I would rather get Asheville than waste my resources on tribute at this point, because Asheville actually does damage. When Asheville reruns, I might get him, so I hope that he reruns probably in a couple of patches. If he does, I'll get him. That was alright. Let's... The real test at this point is gonna be this. I want to see how this does.
殺意か
行く先を照る
暗殺の日
It's like one of those things, like if I told you guys to pull Ruame or Robin with your limited resources with you just for one synergy, like probably not. It doesn't make any sense. If you already have it, then it's fine. But if you don't, not really worth it.
感謝します
終わりか
支障ない 月光を剣とすこの月下で全てを照らさんこの身をもってあなたを守り導こう呼ぶ声が明声瞳に
Okay, so it does trigger towards his charges, so that's good. That's what I figured. But nobody bothered to test out freaking Jingwu and Blade. From what I could see, everybody was testing with everything aside from Jinglu. I'm like, can my Jinglu get some love, maybe? Get some respect on her name, perhaps?
万死をこの身を焼き入れんその身に煉獄を
Sure.
この月下で
Dance. You're out.
死ぬが
と来い
この身をもあなたを守り導こう
This definitely is not a good matchup for Jingwu. Regardless. Well, we won the duel pretty quickly, goddamn.
支障ないこの月下で全てを照らさん
無限の剣塚その身に煉獄を
Nice.
行くべき道です
このかす雲を払って晴れ渡る空は
I could have waited, but I didn't feel like it.
千夜刃をなす
日向ぼっこしましょう
感謝します死ぬがいい明声瞳に
マスティケーション開始
お待たせしないように
感謝します
コマンドコピー
Of course.
月下で全てを照らさん
無限の剣塚
Ugh.
供養されこの身をもあなたを守り導こう
This is like we're running into skill point issues. Which, I mean, imagine my shock. He doesn't generate any skill
不
points.
要だ
支障ない
捕食準備
このかす雲を払って晴れ渡る空は
感謝します
Gotta wait. Oh god. Here he comes.
抜かれた剣はその身に煉獄を無限の剣塚。
この月下で全
I
て
mean, this is a pretty good pair, but it's like, goddamn.
千夜刃をなす。
Dude, the freaking the lack of skill point generation here. This team is so fucking SP negative.
軽いはずです
Jesus.
Commando disassemble.
支障ないお待たせしないようにこの体に治療
And it's only negative because freaking Hyacine keeps having to burn through skill points, and so does freaking this Sunday. We're circling the drain.
煉獄を
Mutation.
This is not good.
弔ってやる無限の剣塚。
茨を越えて名声瞳に
逃げられぬ心を開いて
Jesus. Yeah, I don't know about this
不
one.
要だ。千夜刃をなす。
If he generated skill points, if he was skill point positive, he'd be a much better unit.
供養されこの身をもあなたを守り導こ
抜かれた剣はその身に煉獄を無限の剣塚。
Instead, we got two fucking SP neutrals over here. Just not doing anything for me. God damn it.
逃げられ
う呼ぶ
Well, immediate problem found with this shit.
この月下で全てを照らさん
弔ってやるその身に煉獄を。
Might have to freaking unironically run Cypher. Just so I have somebody who can generate skill points for me.
無限の
Well,
剣
not
塚。
using any.
万死をこの身を焼き
We're
入
circling
れ
the
る。
drain.
捕食実行ワイド
Well, if it takes longer than 5, then there's no point in even continuing the charade. We gotta pack it up, put the fries in the bag.
感謝します。
支障ない
茨を越えて
Yeah, we gotta put the fries in the bag, chat. That ain't it. I'm not saying I was playing perfectly or anything, but I mean, that's just not it. I'll try it again with Cypher and see how that feels.
進化バグバグ
砥石にしてやろう。千夜刃をなす。
お待たせしないようにこのかす雲を払って晴れ
Okay.
渡る空は楽になったよ捕まった
Although the shitty part is I don't have 100% crit rate on my fucking Jingwu. Because I gave her piece to Blade. Yeah, and I'm already missing
月光を
crits.
剣とす
No, that's not good. Hold on. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't deal with that. That's gonna actually piss me off. We might have to steal our pieces back. Be a real chat. I need that back. Because I actually had like exactly 50%. Yeah, I need that, unfortunately. Can't really play around with that. I'm not missing crits. It's just not happening. But that's actually going to make me mad. Yeah, that's going to have to do.
殺意か行く先を照ら銀河バグバグ
砥石にしてやる。千 刃をなす。
日向ぼっこしましょう。
不要だ。
このかす雲を払って晴れ渡る空は。この体に治療はいらぬ。捕まった。
Okay. How do you?
支障ない。月光を剣とバレたか。
I actually wish that I had my freaking my welt built so that I could try that as well, but we don't got time to do all that. Not today.
無限の剣塚。
It's a 202.
もっと来い。
お待たせしないように。この体に治療はいらぬ。
抜かれた剣はその身に煉獄を。
Why the hell do they have to do this shit on a fucking Sunday night, man? I guess it's not as bad as it was. If I had to freaking, you know what?
無限の剣塚。
I could be a little rat and fucking call out tomorrow, but I'm not. I'm not gonna do that.
この身を焼き
Except
入
the
れ
thought crept into my head, bro. I ain't gonna chat. I ain't gonna lie, chat. That shit, the thought crept into my head. I was like, what if I just called out tomorrow? Do I have a lot of shit do I have to do tomorrow? I'm trying to think. Or does that pass? Oh. Oh no, no. Monday is gonna suck ass. I forgot. Yeah, if I call out, they're gonna be mad. Never mind. Never mind. They're gonna be like, well, no, they wouldn't be mad, but they'd be disappointed. Super synergistic. Wait a minute. Got a little bit too much dip in your chip. I actually have to sit here like a peasant and actually wait for my shit to circle around. Come on. Come on. This man is not gonna die. I bet any amount of money, if once I activate that fucking E1, this shit would be mad easy.
その身に煉獄を万死をこの身を焼き入れん。
私を食い物にする気。
抜かれた剣無限の剣。
Bet my left nut sack on it. I gotta wait. We gotta wait.
支障ない。このかすか雲を払って晴れ渡る空は。お待たせしないように。おとなしく。
It's definitely doing better than what we had before. I'm gonna bring my wallet out. You already know I'm bringing my wallet out. You asking me rhetorical questions now yet, man? What are we doing? You know I'm bringing my wallet out. It's an obligation. Oh, I shouldn't have altered. Whoops! I'm blaming you, Yevna. You distracted me. Shouldn't look at chat. Am I gonna bring out my wallet for Gilgamesh? You asking rhetorical questions now, I see.
お待たせしないように楽になったよ。
確認完了。消化準備ミューテーション。
Jesus Christ. I mean, even if I get it messed up, like, we're circling the drain, man.
せんや
At E0, this is not working. It's just not.
この月下で全てを照らさん。
Maybe it'd be a different story if we had that, its preferred light cone. Not light cone.
コマンドリサセン。
Relic set.
明るいはずで日向ぼっこしましょう。
不要だ
But against this Mach 12 shit?
このカス雲を払って
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
不要だ
バイオマス調
We're
整。
doing something.
喧嘩の爽快。
バイオマス調整中。
2, 1, 2, buckle my shoes. 3, 4, buckle some more.
その身に煉獄を
Oh my god, I feel like if I
西が
ult,
導くままに
I'm gonna fucking run out
お待たせしないように。この体
again.
治療はいらぬ。私をクリア
Damn, that damage is terrible. What the fuck?
し
Jeez,
ましょう。楽になったよ。
that is insanely potent.
無限の剣塚
We are doing fucking nothing right
せ
now.
んや刃
This
を
dude got ice res?
ぼったくりだ。
Good thing I didn't just break this dude.
その身に煉獄を
Alright, chat, we're circling the drain again.
ブレ通過。
Time to put the fries in the bag. Jinglu couldn't do it. Sag. Who else did I want to test? We can test the Saber. We could test the Saber. Yeah, the sales for Gilgamesh is gonna be fucking outrageous, bro. There are people that have been waiting for that dude for so long. You know that somebody got enough resources to E6 him immediately. You already know.
早く行け。
みんなを守って。
不要だせんや刃をなす
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。
ストライクエア。捕まった。この明かりを X ファイバ
終わりか
Alright, that 1 million damage off rip. That's
ー。おとなしくしてよ。
promising.
早く撤収したいんだから。ほらいいっと。 まだです。にょっ、
無限の剣塚
バレたか。怖いよ。リーグ、
不要だ
Sure.
指示を制
Just
限
the smoke you want.
抜かれた剣はその身に煉獄万死この身を焼き入れん
Okay. Okay.
まだです。
無限の剣塚
I'm gonna wait. Otherwise, I'm gonna advance too early again.
私を必ずや勝利。前。
We'll alt now.
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。
指示を待った。ストライクエア。
I forgot that friggin' he has energy overflow. That's convenient.
捕まった。
I think ulting is gonna be a bad idea. Probably shouldn't do it.
その身に煉獄を 不要だ千夜刃をなす
Yeah.
無限の剣塚
They did good work with actually making it so that his energy overflow lets you cycle into another ult pretty easily. Very good Q ult change that they did. Damn, bro, this is taking longer than frickin' Acheron. What the fuck?
万死をこの身を焼き入れん無限の剣塚
Nah, don't do that.
私を食いほらいいさ
Oh,
まだです前
there we go.
マスティケーション開始
I feel like if I ult, I'm gonna regret it.
群れ通過
We'll do this. I know for a fact this. Well, actually, I keep forgetting what this asshole's resistances are.
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ
And this guy is so fucking annoying.
その身に
That's the reason why it makes it a good test.
バレたか
万死をこの身を焼き入れん
足手まといにみんなを守って
I could activate the fucking E2, but the only freaking team thus far that he's actually been cleaning up on off rip is fucking Mono Remembrance, a team that he's not needed for. This is the only team thus far where it's actually been easy for me to use him. Everywhere else is either it's alright or it's just not good.
その身に煉獄を
指示をマスター前この明かり
He's trying.
カイバ
People are making it seem like you just fucking stop at E0 and like get everything to be cash money. I don't know about that one.
千夜刃をなす不要だ
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ
無限の剣塚
バイオマス調整中
We're getting carried by the debuff stage, or the stage debuff.
必ずや聖剣解放バレたかみんなを守って
不要だその身に煉獄を無限の剣塚
にょっストライクエア捕まった指示前
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Having true damage here would probably be more beneficial than whatever the hell we're doing right now.
千夜刃をなす
Like the instant we go past 5 seconds, that's a fucking loss. That's way too long.
無限の剣塚
コマンドコビ
必ずや勝利を
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ
聖剣解放
確認完了消化準備ミューテーション
私を食い物にする気にょっみんなを守って
不要だ
I have time.
万死この身を焼き入れん
捕まった
その身に煉獄を
ネズミのくせに
捕食準備
Oh shit.
無限の剣塚
指示をマスターストライクエアこの
I am misplaying though, to be fair. I'm tired.
実行
Jesus Christ, he healed himself. Oh no.
おとなしくしてよほらいった
Come
コマ
on.
ンドディスアセンブ
Somebody's about to die.
逃げんな
不要だ
バレたか
Come
あっち
on.
は俺様だけで十分だ
千 戦や刃をなす。
聖剣解放。
捕食実行バイトミューテーション
Yeah, I don't know, man.
実
I feel like Eve, like, I'm not saying that E0 is bad or anything, but
猫の魂
I
は多いんだよ。
I'm not too sure about fucking
その身
stopping
に
at it.
煉獄を。
捕まった。
See, like, if we were going, like, if we were in Mach 11, like, we'd be cleaning the fuck up, but it's Mach 11, like, that's just easy as hell. The only team that has been able to easily clear this shit,
調整中
who was with my mono rim, and that was because of fucking Evernight, not because of him.
みんなを守って。
不要だ。
Oh, we can try this to
一
see
人
if
なら
this
嘘でも、万
is
人なら本当だよ。
Nope, not enough damage.
ほらいいか。
抜かれた
I mean, I knew that,
無
but
限の剣。
バレたか。
mm,
聖剣解放。
その身に煉獄を。
yeah, we're circling the drain. No way. Basically, making the saber work is fitting a square peg in a round table or a round hole. I mean, the only reason why I tested it out was because people were making it seem like, hey man, they're like, hey, if you boot up the saber with in blade, it'll be easy claps. That's the story I was told. I was told this was supposed to be goated. It seems like I was lied to. We'll see. Listen, we'll that was circling the drain. We'll try this. I mean, this isn't going to be much better, but we'll see how this works.
手強い相手です。行く先を照る。めくりましょう。万全の体制で臨みましょう。燃え立て。
これはいけそう。いける。
お待たせしないように。私の花々よ。咲いて。必ずや勝利を。
Oh right. Fuck. I forgot that this. It's so weird running this
安
shit.
心して。行く先
Hold
を
on.
私たちなら何だってできるんだから。燃え立て。
Because Hyacinth makes my it makes everything can go off too quickly.
頼むぞ。
西側。二人に星々よ。きらめいて。前。花々よ、咲いて。未来は明るいはずで。
俺がやる。
Gonna have to basic here, and then alt.
俺を不可能はない。
Maybe DHPT would be a little bit better, but I don't feel like being bothered with that right now.
この明かりでくす開花。私の出番ね。星々よ、きらめいて。このかすか雲を払って晴れ渡る空を。ありがとう。元気になったわ。ミュウミュウ。
Hmm. Yeah, that works.
指示マスター聖剣解放。記憶は流れ星を待ってる。愛で私を心に刻んで。共に愛の約束を果たしましょう。瞬き禁止よ。世界を望み通り。
Although I don't think either Cyrene nor Morgan X Blade is necessarily going to save. Is going to save this fucking character. Just being real.
この明かりでくす開花。まだです。
俺を不可能はない。
まだです。必ずや勝利を。聖剣解放。心をこのかすか雲を払って晴れ渡る空を。
休憩終わり。結末を変える。
愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。止めなくちゃ。今を永遠に。日向ぼっこしましょう。ありがとう。元気になったわ。指示を。ストライクエア。必ずや前。この明かりを。Xカイバー。さざ波、これが答えよ。
物語を紡ぐ。
壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。西神、このかすか雲を払って晴れ渡る空を。
休憩終わり。
瞬き禁止よ。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。
マスティケーション開始。
お待たせしないように。
休憩終わり。
聖剣解放。今を永遠に。
俺がやる。俺を信じ。不可能はない。結末を変える。
壊滅の結末を書き換えましょう。
群れ通過。
ストライクエア。西が導く。日向ぼっこしましょう。治療感謝します。見てとまばたき禁止よ。世界を望み通りに。これが答えよ。指示を、前。この明かりはXカイバー。必ずや聖剣解放。
捕食実行マイトミューテーション。
焦るな。
これ式。未来お待たせしないように。
休憩終わり。
このかすか雲を払って晴れ渡る空を。
コマンドディスアセンブル。
今を永遠に。
実行。
Ah, there goes fucking healing.
ストライクエア。
俺を信不可能はない。
これ式。
物語を紡ぐ。
愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。まばたき禁止よ。怪物の結末を書き換えましょう。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。指示を。まず前。ストライクエア。この明かりを。Xカイバー。
バイオマス調整中。バイオマス調整中。
心を日向ぼっこしましょう。さざ波を起こすまばたき禁止よ。怪物の結末を書き換えましょう。これが答えよ。西が導くままに。はっ。まばたき禁止よ。天空よ、癒しを神婚に。聖剣解放。見て今を永遠に。見るこのかす雲を払って晴れ渡る空を。お待たせしないように。ありがとう。元気になったわ。
俺がやる。
これが答えよ。必ずや前。まばたき禁止よ。世界を望み通りに。愛 愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。
群れ通過。
ストライクエア指示前必ずや勝利。
俺を不可能はない
ストライクエアこの明かり X ファイバー西が導くままに。
確認完了。消化準備ミューテーション。
これが結末を変える。
怪物の結末を書き換えましょう。今を永遠に。日向ぼっこしましょう。経験解放。瞬き禁止よ。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。瞬き禁止よ。怪物の結末を書き換えましょう。ミンミン前指示ストライクエアこの明かりを X ファイバー
コマンドディスタセ
Ah, you bitch.
実行デバウアー。
これが答えよ。
できるさ。
このかすか雲を払って晴れ渡る空を。
休憩終わり。
バイオ
俺を
調
不可能
整
はない
捕食実行バイトミューテーション。
決める経験解放。前今を永遠に。未来は明るいはずです。日向ぼっこしましょう。治療感謝します。
俺物語を紡ぐ。
愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。これが答えよ。ストライクエア必ずや前この明かり X ファイバー瞬き禁止よ。怪物の結末を書き換えましょう。愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。瞬き禁止よ。怪物の結末を書き換えましょう。西が見つ
Well, this is doing better than what we were using before, but it's still fucking copium. That was 6 cycles. Still put the fries in the bag, but I felt more comfortable than what I was using before. I feel like I'm gonna just have to activate that E1 on Blade. It feels like it's not enough. Like you need that extra ability to get the 20% res pen. Because I mean, like, even though I have E1 Cyrene there, like the E1 isn't adding any damage dealt, or not damage dealt, it's not adding any damage amp. All it's doing is boosting her own personal damage, and her personal damage is going to be ash without Evernight anyway. So it didn't really do anything. But it was just the fact that you could keep spamming ultimates over and over again in order to build up Saber's ult, that it worked. It felt a little bit more comfortable for me to use. Yeah, you gotta put the fries in the bag on that one. I'm curious if it's possible to do a sustainless clear on Cyrene against this boss, but this isn't the day of Cyrene. I don't want to make this a freaking I don't want to make this a Cyrene showcase, so we'll call on that. We'll say that was kind of a wash at E0. The only team that really did well was Mono Rim, but again, I could literally zero cycle that with mono rim. All he did was allow me to one cycle at E0. So I mean, that's not that impressive. I guess we can try him out in pure fiction really quick. I'm hoping. What time is it? 2:32. This might be the last thing that we do. Unfortunately, we got a late start on things because of me trying to do my fucking last free-to-play account review. But it's fine.
これで最後だ。千夜刃をな。
西が導き日向ぼっこしましょう。この雲を払って晴れ渡る空を。
I honestly do want to try anomaly arbitration right now, but it's legit too late for it. We're gonna have to do that another stream. Probably, if I'm being real, probably. I'm trying to think. There's other videos that I wanted to work on. I still have to finish my project, which is another problem in and of itself. Maybe next weekend I can actually fucking stream, because at that point I should have a better build going on this blade, maybe, and I'll have more time. Nice. I'm also not using any other I don't think I'm using the right freaking buff. So this is actually a better test to see what he does as opposed to what the modifiers are doing. But I'm gonna do some more E0 testing on my end. I basically want to see what the actual limits of this character is for someone who hasn't spent, you know, all this spent a ton of time actually farming up his relics and whatnot. Although I'm entering the whale journey, that doesn't mean we just gonna suddenly have whale relics on day one. That's not how that works. Decent damage. Oh. Hold on there, buddy.
終わりか。
Sure.
ここにあり。
私をにょっ慌てないで。
涙雨ひっふっ触れてあふれる。
捕まった。
その身に煉獄を。万死この身を焼き入れん。
全てが消える。
未来は明るいはずです。
無限の剣使う。
涙雨ふっひっ触れてあふれる。
おとなしく。
その身に煉獄を。
バレたか。
千夜刃をなす。
またか。
西がこのかす雲を払って晴れ渡る空は。
涙雨ふっひっ触れてあふれる。
Not bad.
日向ぼっこしましょう。楽になったよ。
印籠を渡そう。
無限の剣使う。
Sure.
また
Sure.
か。
Sure. Target that.
抜かれた剣は死を。その身に煉獄を。
捕まった。
万死をこの身を焼き入れん。
涙雨ふっふっ触れてあふれる。
無限の剣使う。
未来は明るく。お待たせしないように。このかすか雲を払って晴れ渡る空は。
不要だ。終わりか。
Okay.
涙雨ふっふっ触れてあふれる。あがく必要はな
Ah,
さそ
my
うだ。
God, I'm out.
その身に煉獄を。万死をこの身を焼き入れん。
私を食い物にする。西が導き日向ぼっこしましょう。バレたか。このかす雲を払って晴れ渡る空は。
涙雨ひっふっ触れてあふれる。
無限の剣使う。
あ、一人なら嘘でも万人なら本当だよ。
万死この身を焼き入れん。
That's not bad. First attempt, and I kind of misplayed, and we didn't have a buff. 35,000?
分析したが、
That's pretty good.
侮れん。
Because I'm pretty confident I didn't have a buff on a buff that was actually, yeah, I didn't. I had an elation one. I would have needed this one to actually do better, but the fact that he was able to get us at 35,000 off that that's pretty good. That's not bad. Is there anyone else that I wanted to test before I go to sleep? Do we still have this cancerous apocalyptic shadow? Yeah, we do. Ooh. That's probably not a good idea. Oh shit! I completely hold on. I completely forgot to test Archer. Don't know how I forgot that. Wait a second. Of course, I mean, this is not going to be like some final team that we're going to do, but I did want to test this. Let me test Archer real quick. Um, I mean, it's either we use DHPT or we use Woho. I think that makes sense. We'll do this.
厄介な相手だ。油断するな。
見て見て。
ブロークンファンタズム。早く行け。恩衆と決別。脱水。千夜。刃をなす。
Yeah, wait a bit.
かくれんぼ答え見つけてごらん。頑張って。
私の番か。あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。カラドボルグトレースオン。I am unlimited blade works。どこに行く。無限の剣塚戦存。
怖いよ。
逃げんな。
みんなを守って。
抜かれたその身に煉獄。黒脱水。万死よこの身を焼き入れん。戦存。無限の剣塚。
かくれんぼ答え見つけてごらん。動じないで。
カラドボルグトレースオン。逃げ場はない。I am unlimited blade works。
We'll wait.
その身に煉獄。
Yeah, it was worth waiting.
脱水。万死よこの身を焼き入れん。
Although we have overflow, it wouldn't have mattered that much.
あっちは俺様だけで十分だ。頼りになるな。いい判断。無限の剣塚。
かくれんぼ答え見つけてごらん。
Can we cheat our way back? Oh, we can. Woo!
カラドボルグ
Goodbye.
トレースオン。
Goodbye.
いや
Said goodbye.
マスティケーション開始。群れ通過。
懲りないやつだ。I am unlimited blade works。万死この身を焼き入れん。から逃げ場はない。トレースオン。はっ。無限の剣塚戦存。
Ooh. I'm trying to remember if it'll be 0 skill point. I'm tired. Should be.
どこに行く。
Yeah, it is.
動じないで。
弔ってやその身に煉獄を。
確認完了。消化準備。ミューテーション。
いった。
I ran into a wall. We ran out of skill points.
捕食。準備。
遊んでよ頑張って。かくれんぼ答え見つけてごらん。
カラドボルグトレースオン。I am the unlimited 無限の剣塚脱水
また足手まといに。
ほらほら戦存その身に煉獄を千夜刃をなすアッキは俺様だけで十分だ
いい子にしてね。動じないで。
But we have no fucking skill points. With the basic.
無限の剣塚万死をこの身を焼き入れんその身に煉獄を
優しくする。頑張って。
We still don't have any skill points. Not having fucking E1 archer is truly an agonizing experience.
抜かれた剣を無限の剣塚その身に煉獄を捕食実行前
かくれんぼし答え。
The reason why I have to run freaking Huohuo so we can at least attempt to keep our fucking
遊んでよ。
energy levels
動じないで。
in a decent position.
この程度か頼りになるないい判断だ千夜刃をなす I am unlimited blade works アッキは俺様だけで十分だ
コマンドディスアセンブル実行
I'm hoping that Ren is going to be able to provide
無様を見せた
energy
カラドボルグトレソン
on top of being able to provide skill points because oh my god,
見つけ
he
てごらん。
needs that.
逃げ場はない無限の剣塚戦存 I am the unlimited
But basically, I waste all my damn skill points just trying to kill these freaking assholes.
ほらほら脱水これで最後その身に煉獄を戦存無限の剣塚脱水
I'm gonna ult.
万死をこの身を焼き入れん
動じないで。
カラドボルグトレソンタヒュ逃げんな弔ってやるその身に煉獄を無限の剣塚千夜刃をなす
頑張って。
カラドボルグ
コマンドコピー
Yeah, there's no shot that we're gonna sit here and be like, this. We're not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, for sure. E0 Morinax is saving a bunch of E0 units, bro. There's just no shot, man.
I am unlimited blade works
There's no
か
way.
くれんぼし答え。見つけてごらん。
抜かれた剣は死をその身に煉獄を戦存
Which I mean, it's kind of what I figured was gonna happen. Basically, if you have
カラドボルグ
some of the
トレソン
upper end DPS, then it's gonna be pretty crazy. But if you don't have any vertical investment on your other DPS and you try to use this E0, no, man.
確認完了消化中
万死をこの身を焼き
Unless you have some super hyper invested E0 units.
コマンド
Now, if we had an E2 active, this would be like work. But what's the fun in that shit?
その身に煉獄を
頑張って。
私の番かカラドボル
Get out.
無限の剣塚。
捕食実行マイトミューテーション
この程度か。
実行デバウアー
かくれんぼ答え見つけてごらん。
Come on.
仲間だもんね。
I am unlimited. Blade works.
捕食準備
戦前。千夜。
Oh,
刃をなす。アッキは俺様だけで十分だ。
動じないで。
カラドボルグ。トレソン。どこに行く。脱水。
頑張って。
懲りないやつだ。カラドボルグ。
no, Alt, are you
その
serious?
身に煉獄を。無限の剣塚。
Actually
そうだ
pain.
よ。動じないで。
私の番か。
God damn, bro.
見つけてごらん。
カラドボルグ。トレソン。
This dude at E0 ain't saving a bunch of fucking E0 units.
ブレイドワーク。
E1, maybe. I'm glad I fucking tested. I'm glad I tested this shit. I'm really glad I fucking tested this. There's just no way, man. If you're still running a bunch of E0 units, no, bro. It just no. You gotta get that E1 bare minimum. There's no way. That's just, it's simply not enough damage. But yeah, that's the initial E0 testing at the very least. Obviously, not playing perfectly, not playing optimally. It's fucking nearly 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. So I'm not going to be playing perfectly as if I were to have a refreshed brain. But from what I can see, I mean, if you're just going to try to use him with a bunch of E0 units, you're still going to run into the same problems that you always would be. It's better than the standard amplifiers at E0 for sure. But like I said, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like this is going to be the savior as like some so you can run some E0 god account. You would have to have some sort of vertical investment in your units in order to make him work. The fastest clear that I did, first attempt, was with mono rim, and mono rim is already so powerful that why would you pull him for that? That doesn't even make any sense. Once I put the E1 Evernight that I had on the team, then I freaking one cycle. But everything else was just like, no. It just wasn't it. So we're gonna see if we can get some actual good pieces for this, because this is the best I got thus far. I mean, it's not like like I say, we don't just become a whale then all of a sudden you get good relics. But this has been fine thus far. Later on I'm gonna test on this E1. I think this E1 really is needed at the bare minimum if you're not going to be vertically investing in your other units, because obviously we got an E0 Ho-Ho over here. Where's our Sparkle at? Am I blind? No. E0 Sparkle, E0 Saber, and we have an E0 Archer, obviously. Where is he? E0 Archer, E0. It's a bunch of E0s. Like, you get the goddamn point, right? So if you're going to be using him with a bunch of E0s, it's most likely not going to work until you actually get him his Eidolons. You get him his Eidolons, it'll probably perform much better. But without those Eidolons, you're going to have to vertically invest in your DPS. Or you're going to have an Asheville, most likely, like maybe an E1 Asheville or something to start carrying. Because even with my E1 Jinglu, like, we had to put the fries in the bag. Like, that shit just did not work. We either ran out of skill points because Blade doesn't generate skill points, or we just didn't do enough damage. It is what it is. Now, maybe on the other side, maybe on the other side of this, against this this pom-pom, maybe it'd be a bit better since it's all fire weakness. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, let me go ahead and give him his best case scenario. We don't do that around here. We want to see what he can do against when he actually doesn't have the most optimal scenario known to man for him. So against that freaking this bug boss, nah, man. We a bunch of our units had to put the fries in the bag. The only units that were actually able to do decently well was Casterus with the split, which was like 3 or 4. And then Mono Rim, which was 1. And I think Acheron might have done like 5 or 6. But yeah, everyone else had to put the fries in the bag. But it's fine. We're going to keep testing it, try to get him some better relics, and maybe we can get some improved performances with E0 units. But that's not my initial testing. I'm going to go to sleep because I have to go to work. Thanks for everyone who pulled up. New journey, new start. We're going down the whale route now. We did 1,100 days of free-to-play nonsense. You guys saw what my entire account looks like. So if I continue to play this game for another 3 years, we'll see what my account looks like after I've whaled for 3 years. Although, I don't know if I'll whale for 3 years straight. That'd be kind of crazy. That would end up with me spending like 5 to 10 grand on this game, and Jesus, I'm not doing that. There's no amount of money that I could make that would make it worth it to do that. So that's it for me. Have a good night, you guys. I'm out of here.